Hello everyone, my name is Suzan. I am working in field of sustainability strategy project management in and software, and I am producing YouTube content in these areas. Today we will make our second video for CSS tutorial series, and today we will talk about ID class selectors, ID and class selectors. And also we will talk about reaching external CSS files. How can we reach external CSS files for setting properties of our website? Okay, we can start. We can start with ID selector. Firstly, ID and class selectors functionally exactly same. But what is the difference? We will see. Specific elements can be selected with an ID selector. ID identity. For example, you'll have an identification number, and no two are the same. This is the identity. ID is used for a single element. Use it with hash symbols. Okay, we can make example with p tag. Okay, we can open and we can close p tag. Then we can give an ID here. ID equals. We can write, for example, x as ID, and we can write something here. This is ID area. Wait, it's ID area. Okay, we can give some features, some properties for this ID. As we saw our first video, we should open style tag in the head tags. And okay, we can write, we should use hash symbol and ID name. For example, we can give color blue, file save, and we can refresh our web page. Yes, blue color. Text is blue color. As we saw on our first video, I am using Sublime Text as text editor. Sublime Text. You can download this text editor from sublimetext.com. I am using also XAMPP control panel to run localhost, and you can download it from apachefriends.org. It's important also for database site MySQL. Okay, we can continue. This is the ID selector. We can also see a class selector. In fact, class are ID, but unlike ID, class can be defined multiple times within the page. Periods symbol used for this. So difference is that between ID and class selector is ID can be defined just single time, but class selector can be defined multiple times. We can make example, for example, H1 tag. We can open, we can close. This is our heading. Heading example one. Yes, we can use pointer period symbol, but we should give class name. For example, yes. We can give, for example, yeah, and we can write class name. We can give, for example, we can give color. Can give red color. Save. And yes, heading is red color, as you can see. As I said, we can use it multiple times. For example, like H2 class name is same. H2 heading 2. Okay, we can see the example. Yes, they are both of them are color. Yes, ID is ID can be defined single time, but class can be defined multiple times. And in addition to this, ID and class selectors function functionally exactly the same. We can give features and properties for paragraph, heading, and like this. And final part is we will see how we can reach external CSS file for properties for these properties. CSS codes can be written into HTML codes as we did in this video until now. We wrote in the HTML tag here. Also, we can write in the external CSS file, and we can reach this CSS file. Okay, I will cut from here. Also, after this, we will check our website. Yes, and we can copy to our CSS file, and now we can see again our website. Sorry, I couldn't save it. Save, and now we can see. Okay, I will check. Style.css, and okay, we can move from here. And now we can see. Yes. Okay. How can we reach external CSS files? Firstly, you should use link tag in the head tag of HTML. Head tag in the head tag. You should use this link tag. You should use CSS file name in the href site. Also, another important issue is that their CSS file and your HTML or other file should be in the same folder. As you can see on the screen, example.html and style.css are in the same folder, in the try folder. And after this, you can reach your CSS file, and you can make your feature for your website. And thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. See you on next videos.